what a difference of what real leadership looks like. And I'm thankful that we have Donald Trump back there fighting for all of us.
If freeing hostages is not a Republican or Democrat issue, neither is cutting waste, fraud, and abuse. Why do you think, Governor, the Democrats are moving radical left? They just got whacked in November, and now we're hearing about reparations, trans sanctuaries, God knows what else.
This was supposed to be hush-hush, V. No drawing attention. But all right, the bug's planted. That's the most important thing. They'll just pray they don't find it. Gig shut and closed.
Donald Trump wanted victory because people wanted something different. They wanted somebody who would actually secure our borders instead of opening them up wide. They wanted somebody who would be respected across the globe. They wanted somebody who would bring our people back home, bring law and order to our country, and get rid of the absolute waste. America's $36 trillion in debt. We should be looking at all of the waste and the fraud. The president is spot on to go after all of these insane programs, get rid of them, and make sure we're actually using taxpayer money wisely. He has not stopped since the day he stepped into office, and I don't think he's going to over the next 4 years. I think that the Democrats are terrified of what all he's going to find. Maybe they're using this as a distraction. It's really the only thing I can think of that makes sense.
And they definitely are acting guilty. They got caught with their hands to be drawn quick. We got to go. And what is the one thing you notice different about Donald Trump in the second term?
I think this is a person who now has been there and has experience. He is moving at a rapid lightning speed at which Joe Biden didn't do in all 4 years of office what President Trump has already been able to accomplish just in the first few weeks. I think this is a person who is motivated and has a very clear priority list and is going to get it done quickly.
All right, checking a lot of boxes. Good to see you, Governor. Say everybody, hello from Water's World down in Arkansas.
In the market for a low-level plasma cutter, you need to check out the Titanium 65 amp plasma cutters. Inverter technology for better performance and
their work is pointless. Because sometimes we try to do really complex systems with you.
Don't walk.
You've got a lot of people.
Don't walk.
This is what we do.
Don't walk.
These pointless. So we're starting out.
Take it out the trash!
So yeah, all of them.
待って。落ち着いて。大丈夫だって。
So I find that it's always good to start with expectations. Let everyone know where you're coming from. Well, I think what you're hearing from a lot of our buddies is that we have very low bar. That's what I had. And it did kind of go above that low bar. That being said, a weak superhero film that's not a kind of and
うちで子供が待ってんだから。さっさと出てきて終わらせようじゃないか。
Sure they had no power. Issues really evident. So there was some moments, but it's a story.
Come on, pussy! Show yourself!
What I was surprised with how funky the beginning of the film. I agree on that first act was story-wise was just it was like what is going on? It's like that's pretty real. But I was surprised with the hype real. But definitely not. I like Anthony, man. I like Ron. He had.
Good thing you showed up. For a second, I thought, that was it.
It wasn't just going in, That's the theme. As a president, as a mentor. Yeah, I mean, was the new sidekick in Falcon Winter Soldier. Is it Joaquin Cortez becomes the new Falcon, so to speak. Very charming guy. They had way too little charming, fun moments. That's what this needs. And, you know, it's just what it also wasn't, I mean, there just wasn't a lot of, I don't know how to explain this, that, chemistry, the Cap. It's not even that, they had the chemistry with the characters, but it just wasn't that makes sense. It's my first impression of Cyberpunk.
And just so everyone knows, like, I don't care about if I liked something, even something that I was skeptical about going in, I'm going to say so. Case in point, everyone remembers I said I freaking loved Black Panther. Like,
Well, set up for honest fantasy.
I did. I thought it was an awesome movie. Although that's a minority. So I have the same verdict on this one. Oh, hell no, this was boring. And I thought put together. Hell, this is a movie that has been remade 3 times over, and that this final version of it is a Frankenstein abomination of 4 different cuts being spliced together. Like there were some things in there that just didn't make any sense whatsoever. To me, signaled, okay, here now we have something that's left over from a previous cut that may have made sense there, but in this version, maybe they were edited, they were edited without any recorders. Even this from there, so it made no sense. And there were a few things like that where you can just tell that the whole thing is directionless. It is thematically confused. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It doesn't know what kind of story it wants to tell, because it has changed that so many times. I would actually be very curious to see the original pre-reshoot version of this movie. Not because I think that would have been a better movie in any kind of way, but I do believe that there would have been a vision. And there wasn't here. There's no vision in this. This is basically just them desperately trying to cobble something together and failing. All of that Marvel magic that in earlier movies is completely gone. And it's not that you can tell visually what was which reshoot, but you can tell because thematically, the red thread here, this thing just doesn't fit. I mean, partially it's about, oh, woe is me, it's so horrible to be Captain America, especially because he's black, and I'm really you can tell that they have done a lot with Sabra, is that the character's name? The Israeli Black Widow? Yeah. Her part is something that they have trimmed down considerably, but still she has a role which is guaranteed to sway or to invite controversy, because she basically is the closest advisor to the president, which says. I know there are some people of the very anti-Israeli contingent who are going to be tremendously offended by that. So it's a movie that to me seems to have come out of desperation. It's a movie where they realize, oh shit, we have made something which looked super cool on paper when we wrote it, but now when we filmed it and we see where the country is going, this thing is completely unreleasable, and they tried to fix it, but they had a fundamental product that simply isn't fixable, and it wasn't. This is a complete and total mess. It's not down there with the worst of Marvel movies, because the worst of Marvel movies is outright propaganda. And this isn't that. The most propagandistic things of this movie have been like removed or toned down. But what it is possibly the most directionless Marvel movie I have seen. I agree with your verdict of 2.5, only I'm going to give that on a scale of 10.
I love it. I love it. That's fair. That's totally fair. There's so many problems with this, you know.
It's just
really, we can really get into it because I think.
Let's begin with what did you like? Tell me something you liked about them. Was there something you felt worked about them? That you have to be just
That I. Didn't have on my card at all, my bingo card at all. You know, Danny Ramirez and even Isaiah in some parts looked even more athletic than Nash.
Yeah. I was just talking about like the way that it was shot and filmed, like just comparing to The Winter Soldier. That's like the movie where
no comparison.
When they hit someone, when they kicked someone, you could feel the power. Like if anything, they needed to take it down a little bit because they were like kicking people into the other room, but you could feel the power of that in the way it was shot, the way the sound effects and everything. Whereas here, I mean, you had to use a lot of goodwill because obviously it was very choreographed and no actual power was delivered. In a couple of scenes there, which actually took I noticed it.
Now that I'm thinking about it, because there were some flips, right? Like there were some good moves, but you're right. It was just a little too stagey and presentational. Yes. It was almost as if even the other military guys that were with him, you never got that the oh man, you know, these guys kick ass. It's like they were almost a little too. It was too TV. The whole thing was almost like an extra episode of Winter.
Well, if I can for just a second, just listening to you guys, what sounds like to me is what I was trying to say was the problem with this whole thing to begin with. Now you basically have a movie that has to fill in the blanks and the gaps, right? It's not as much as it is just to get us one into it.
Attack!
It's like it exists just to get us to the story. It's the problem. Know exactly what it's doing. So that's the direction you can just to me, just animation.
Oh, motherfuckers on my ass!
Exchanging fire! Their bodies, they never age. But notice their eyes, cold and dead. Their corporation exists only as cover for their wicked means to live, or rather, to remain undead. I tell you now, Saburo is not gone from our world. He rests undisturbed in the family crypt. He feasts on the blood of his servants, awaiting his body's rejuvenation to return once more. Mark my words! Their bodies, they never age. But notice their eyes, cold and dead. Their corporation exists only as cover for their wicked means to live, or rather, to remain undead. I tell you now, Saburo is not gone from our world. He rests undisturbed in the family crypt. He feasts on the blood of his...
Wouldn't be a total shocker. Said on TV, Arasaka's working on immortality tech.
A hollow lie to conceal their inhuman nature. Its source flows not through technology, but through their undead blood.
Needs to have seen how.
But how could mere mortals become these death-defying abominations, you ask?
So
With the help of techno-necromancers from Alpha Centauri. It was their tainted blood Saburo Arasaka drank to transform himself into this devil spawn.
Gary, you can't spill Arasaka's secrets. They gonna find you.
Yeah. No. The Rays guys are behind this. But what I'm seeing is that they actually took out a lot of the Isaiah Bradley, ham-fisted storylines.
Let them! The seed has been sown. The truth shall sprout roots and lift us from the invaders' clutches.
Show. Because that's what my entire point was before. Is that all these movies and shows now, and that was the biggest mistake, was making these shows important. You have a streaming service now that
yes and no. For me, it's yes and no because it's like actually probably yes because you're gonna be like, well, who are these characters? Oh, they're in the TV show. Go watch it. So they're probably gonna make you watch it.
No. My question is, and it's probably a rhetorical question: is the story compelling, and are the stakes believable? Are you involved in the stakes?
Can I answer that real quickly?
Sure.
No.
There you go.
Colby, do you agree with my assessment?
Yes.
Interview that Johnny Carson could ever have.
I want to make it's ridiculous because what it is, it's like what's the stakes here. It's the brand new American president Harrison Ford, Thaddeus Ross, and the movie begins with him just getting.
You stink of junk food.
Has worked to the end of his 100 days, and he has now signed a treaty for how humanity is to use this dude that's sticking out of the planet since the Eternals, because that's the source of the planet, which is even stronger than vibranium and it's so versatile. We have to use it together. So it needs this peace treaty. And here's the thing: this India the China the Japanese president is America. The Japanese built other representatives correct to America. America's just one other anything like that completely dependent on a diplomatic solution. Because it's stressed out because this thing doesn't work. These other hypersensitive people are with him. That's going to ruin his legacy as president.
B, got a rat problem on my block. Who doesn't, right? Thing is, these rats are human-sized. Look just like tiger claws, too. Biggest one is a certain Take Kenmochi. So do your fixer a solid and neutralize her ass, will ya? Deeds attached.
Because you said only 3 guys. There's so many reasons, like actors that didn't happen on the screen.
Hey.
You know, but also I guess Japanese and there.
One that's capable of actually chasing down fighting the American characters. CGI hires and stuff like
Here's another weird thing too, Andre, guys, is that you know, like you said this earlier, it almost felt like part sequel to Incredible Hulk, part TV show. So many people think one way or the other, it's a bit of I don't think it's just like you said.
listen, you know, it's not time until that your question here. What's interesting is them trying to like compare the original how to control If this meant to be like a kind of a fight or something, but yeah, maybe. But it's insanely unless I'm not in here, it just falls completely flat on its face. It's completely ridiculous that America would allow itself to be walked over as badly as happens at this point.
And it tries to go for its overall kind of and it's you're there for your fellow soldier. I think that was like the last issue that really paid off.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, that you can totally tell what's the end there about, like, the president trying to get back in person. Oh, that was something they shot the last 2 weeks. That was a post-election issue.
You think so?
Oh, hell no.
I know for sure. I had when I was in there was a media critic that was next to a guy. I had to listen to this stupid conversation that started, and he's 91, first president, Joker. You know, I didn't say I wouldn't say I still do. I just wanted to watch the movie. But it was hilarious with the guy, like he was like, you know, all excited and happy. The guy moved out and ripped apart the White House. I said, listen, you know, people are going to run for this whole Trump thing, the White House. You know,
the only ones who are going to run with it are propagandized people.
My, what a big rat you brought me. Bit surprised you didn't put her out of her misery.
That guy.
Well, at least the vermin's off the street. Gig shut and closed.
In terms of minutes,
yeah, I think so. I mean, it's not as many as 10 minutes.
I mean, I like the bit more dichotomy.
They're not scabs or enemies!
There was acting moments. You know?
So silly character that should never ever have been invented. I mean, it's a what story from the 70s that they did. Like, what's the general thrust on it? When they did take the Hollywood Red, this was a story by Jeff Loeb and John in the aftermath of the person who tragedy of Jeff Loeb's life, which we did a little bit for, and we have a little bit of that in my graph for that. And the entire pulp I will not sign at this time because this was when Bruce Banner was basically taken off the map, and you had two Hulks in place, a young Asian kid as the lead Hulk, and Thunderbolt was the Red Hulk. I don't know which was worse of the two, but honestly I thought the Red Hulk was like the most positive of the two, because they tried to sell it as this just like the thing that everyone loved the third time. I never saw it. I never saw it. Actually, all the readers love the main character. I was not excited to see him in this movie. I don't know that he will work. And easy late.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, again, they're pushing it really hard with families and kids. That's how they're going to get.
I'm curious if kids are going to like Red Hulk. If this is an old man Hulk, looks like that is cool. There's nothing that get cuts. It's just a bleed. Oh, he absolutely would. He absolutely would. But I mean, like compared to any other Hulk, the others, I mean, this guy, he wouldn't last 2 seconds against Bruce Banner's Green Hulk.
Story-wise, though, what did you think of him? Bad guy.
Samuel Stearns,
and
leader in the
okay, what did you think of him?
I'm very glad to see the follow-up of the story.
Gonna find you!
Because I know my vintage Hulk comics, after years, he has 2 He has the traditional one, the look of Skinner with Paul and look from the 90s onwards, which basically like this huge genre from each head, like the green stuff. But they went with this design here, and what we ridiculous. I mean, he can look like the Toxic Avenger.
Different, also in different reshoots.
Yeah,
they all did. That guy.
Like the Toxic Avenger, and I think he looked really bad. He looked so bad. I was actually distracted by seeing him, and I do not blame them for having hidden him in the marketing. Now, initially I thought that was because he looked so cool and they wanted to save the surprise, but no, he just looked like the Toxic Avenger. He looked so bad, and I was honestly very disappointed with his handling because this is a character that I actually liked, and I was excited to see make a return. But I felt that they wanted.
It's funny you say that because up until they did the face reveal, I thought it was pretty cool the way they were handling it. Because he was in the shadows a lot in this film, and then which I thought was was decent. It was like, all right,
It made me anticipate seeing a really cool leader on screen.
And I like the actor.
So disappointed.
Go back from where you came from! Quit ruining my city!
This guy was kept his job served to the United States government. I decided like him so explosive with the real certification.
出ておいでママが探す
Damn it!
Female Israeli.
This fucking city! Phew. I'd be dead.
Basically, like open score.
I thought it was something more. I know Dick agreed it was something more nuanced, like this bad guy did something. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was just.
Yeah, I think what I want to add is part of the challenge of these large films, any large film, is that you go, wow, I don't care about anybody in it. I don't care about the story. I don't care about the stakes. I'm not involved. And you think of a movie like Sideways, a small movie like Sideways. Those two crazy guys that came out of them.
Thomas Hayden Church.
And first of all, you love them. They're crazy, especially Thomas Hayden Church. And you get really caught up in their simple adventure.
But you are not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only to you. Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life, for them it is all mere spectacle!
Ever since Vic installed my Kiroshi eyes, I've had this feeling that someone's watching.
Cybernetics are our undoing, a blessing and a curse. We replace our flesh most sacred with metal, their metal. They hold the off switch, our sight, our breath, even our minds, theirs for the taking. But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why the Titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri! In their wretchedness, they placate their weary.
What now? Call for backup? Crack some heads open? Drag the bodies inside?
How's things?
Go in.
Get you anything? No. This trouble? The net around?
Who would have thought?
But what they don't know, the real name for this thing they call cyberspace is actually pandemonium!
Oh, yeah?
What is life without its body? What are the beings of the net if not souls from beyond our plane of existence?
Nah, change jobs.
I have heard their voices. Let they who yet live never cross that threshold.
You know, I've been in cyberspace, and I did actually meet a corpse or two there.
Hark the witness! Testify of those who burn in hellfire.
Yeah, didn't see that fire, though.
You ask! Who opened these unholy gates of the abyss?
No one's asking.
And I answer, the techno-necromancers of Alpha Centauri!
Was thinking about swapping some chrome.
Have a look.
How's biz going?
Can't complain. Corporals learn to keep their distance, and Sokka's back higher. V?
But they are not human, no. But then what, you ask? Reptilians!
Check.
Mm-hmm. The sun. But this. Okay. We don't have to talk about it now.
But they are not human, no. But then what, you ask?
Can we please stop talking about work? What happened to going out and drinking? Down in Metro.
I need that code processed. What do you think? Like yesterday.
오늘 날씨 어떠신가요? 나이트시티의 이번 달 평균 기온이 인체의 안전한 수준을 유지한 것으로 나타났습니다.
You there? Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you getting what you want out of
True love comes to die in Night City. Husbands cheat on wives. Wives cheat on husbands. Then they divorce and talk behind each other's backs. Can you believe that? Truly, I am shocked. But do not despair, V. Today, I give you the chance to help one such divorcee. His name is Mr. Gutierrez, and he is counting on us, V. Of course, his marriage is beyond saving. But perhaps we can retrieve the checks his wife took from him. I am attaching more details.
Yo, V. Been living good? If you ain't busy, I got a gig for you. Real classic. All you gotta do is break into a corpo zone and plant a bug. Info's attached.
Those Eddies were to get us the fuck out of here!
That is always next year.
V.
One and only. You Ted?
Call me Teddy. Get in. I'll give you the brief.
Fine, Teddy. What's the sitch?
See that garage on the left?
Special?
For the 6th.
So?
You get in the garage and play...
Piece of cake.
You are making my...
All right.
Just... Cap...
This menace, Purple Forest, it's on track. After making waves in next city, expect the unexpected.
Fury! Carnage! Follow your instincts!
Gonna be a good day.
Framework. Ted's gonna shit so hard on those Kendachi fucks. They won't know what hit him. Anyways, respect for running a tip-top op, closing the contract, and releasing your eddies.
Enemy contact! I'm engaging!
Why don't you fuck off, okay? Yeah.
You have a degree in
Everyone's fault but you.
and now this is a dear friend from Stonewall. We provide all our employees with basic health insurance.
How's life in NC? Getting any sleep? Because I'm not. Not when there's money to be made. So listen, one of my people, name's Juliet, was supposed to deliver me some precious data. Never made it. Getting total radio silence. Check on her, will you? And don't forget the data. Specs attached.
Better look around.
Impressive pharmacy. Didn't even know this stuff was still on the black market. All these pills are downers. They're what you get if you can afford better. What a mess. Reeks, too. Usual hallmarks of a Merc's room. Almost complete. Not something you'd keep.
Oh, shit.
Someone took a nasty hit on this.
Signs of a struggle.
To put it mildly.
Can't have bad luck all the time.
What happened to Juliet V? Fuck. She never mentioned she had a sister. It's a crying shame. Thanks for grabbing that data, V. Gig's closed. I'll be in touch.